Hello friends, myself Smita, and from today onwards we will learn how to enter payroll entries in TallyPrime. So this is our part 1, payroll in TallyPrime. Payroll means salary entries. How to enter the salary along with the statutory details in TallyPrime. See, in TallyPrime, you can process salary for an employee using a payroll voucher. So, just like other vouchers like payment vouchers, sales voucher, receipt voucher, we have payroll vouchers. And these vouchers are used for processing salary of the employees. And then selecting the appropriate payroll ledgers. We have to select different payroll ledgers. We will create all these things. So the salary is calculated based on the salary defined for the employees. We can define salary for each and every employee. We can define salary for each and every department. So Tally Prime facilitates entering payroll with several definitions, user defined values. The payroll feature in Tally Prime is fully integrated with accounting to streamline payroll processing. Means just like inventory and accounting is streamlined, same way it is integrated, same way the accounting and payroll is integrated. It means whenever you enter the payroll transaction, your bank account will get adjusted or bank account will get reduced to that extent. So the payroll feature in Tally is fully integrated with accounting to streamline the payroll processing. Organizations can set up and process payroll using simple and complex criteria. The company can have its own simple criteria for payroll process. Also, you can have the complex criteria. This we will learn in upcoming classes. So simple payroll means basic salary, HRA and all these things. And complex criteria means other pay heads based on the previous one. The calculation is based on the other pay heads with several conditions. So organizations can set up and process payroll using simple and complex criteria. A collection of predefined process in TallyPrime enables error-free automation of payroll process. So again, just like GST and TDS, payroll is also automated in TallyPrime. We can have predefined processes that can enable us error-free automation of payroll process in TallyPrime. The payroll feature also provides management related information. The payroll allows us to have different information, statutory forms, different forms can be generated, reports, different reports can be generated in that too in the prescribed format such as payslip, payroll statement, attendance and overtime register, gratuity, provident fund, employee state insurance, ESI, national pension scheme. So statutory as well as regular payheads, regular reports can be created through payroll in TallyPrime. So let's start with payroll in TallyPrime. So to use payroll feature in Tally, we need to activate it in TallyPrime. So how to activate? Go to the gateway of Tally, press F11 for features, select the option maintain payroll, press yes, and then enable the statutory payroll details, and that too we need to provide the details. So these are the details. This is the screenshot. We will create the same. So let's start creating. Let's start creating activating the payroll in TallyPrime. So how to activate? Go to gateway of Tally, press F11, maintain payroll details, yes. Enable statutory payroll details, yes. So our company is Alpha Packers and Movers, and in this we will enable Tally payroll features. See, I have created a new company. You can continue with the previous one or can have a new company for payroll working. So to activate payroll for this company, I will press F11 from the keyboard. Press F11, open the keyboard, open the features, and here we have maintain payroll. So enable this option, maintain payroll. After enabling this feature, next option will get highlighted. Enable statute payroll statutory. Yes, enable this and press enter. So it will ask for the payroll statutory details. So here we have to provide different details. These details are required for provident fund, ESI, employee state insurance, then national pension scheme, and income tax purposes. So different numbers are generated, are provided by these different departments. These numbers or these details, statutory details, we need to provide, or we need to enter this data in TallyPrime. So employee code, company code is it is in Maharashtra. So Maharashtra, just I'm entering the numbers. So this company account group code will be the same I'm using. Enter. Company security code, just leave it. Company code for ESI, it is, and for ESI branch office will be Mumbai branch. ESI is the employee state insurance. And standard working days per month. Here we can define per month standard working days. We can have the 5 day working, or we can have a 6 days working a month. So 6 days working a week, sorry. So accordingly you can calculate how many days of working are there in your month, or you can have a standard 26 days, suppose means 4 Sundays off, like this. So this is standard working days per month. You can either fill up over here, or you can leave, or we can select as per the calendar defined month. Means in some months we have 31 days, in some other month have 30 days. So accordingly, total number of working days changes. So you can fill up the details over here, or you can select the option as calendar year whenever it is applicable. Then national pension scheme. The number for this corporate registration number is, suppose this is the number, and corporate branch number, office number is so and so. Then tax deduction and collection account number, that is TAN number. So I will just provide the number. Okay, TAN number. Then income tax circle ward. This is Maharashtra. So sorry, Maharashtra. Then it is whether we are deductor is of type, which type, government or others. Whether we, ours is the government company, select the government option. If we are not public limited or government company, select the others option. So we are the private company, so it is this is others. Deductor branch or division, suppose our company is in Mumbai, so our branch or head office will look after all these things. So Mumbai, name of the person responsible for. So the person who is looking after all the payroll working, give the name of that person who is working in your company, Mr. Patil. Okay, and provide the details, son and daughter of, designation, he is manager, suppose, and PAN number of that person. Suppose if you want to provide more details, so you can provide different details depending on the data available. So just press Ctrl A to save this, press Ctrl A for saving this feature. So this is what we have done with activating the payroll in TallyPrime. The next thing, Now we are starting payroll process in TallyPrime. So this is the payroll process. This chart shows the payroll process, how it is processed in TallyPrime. First, we have to create employee masters. We will create employee masters, then we will create payroll masters, then salary details will be provided, and then payroll processes will be done. So employee master is the first step. In that we will create employee group, employee category, and employees. So these things we need to create. So we'll start with creating employee master. So first of all, the first step is creating employee master. In that we will create employee category. Suppose the question, suppose our company have head office and branch office. So we will create two categories, as one is head office and other is branch office. So let's start creating category for employees. How to create? Go to gateway of Tally, create and type the word employee category and provide the details. So go to TallyPrime, create, start typing employee category. See, the option is available now, that masters is available. So first one is head office, and here we will allocate both revenue as well as non-revenue items. So just press yes, enable both the options. Next we will create branch office. So you can have different branches. Name of the branches can be that particular location where that branch is situated, can be the category, employee category. So enable both the questions, revenue and non-revenue items. So this is how we can create, can create the employee category. So employee category we created two, head office and branch office. Next we will create employee group. Employee groups means here we will create different departments. So we have sales department, we have accounts department, we have R&D department. So there are different departments, and these departments are in head office as well as in branch office. So now onwards we will concentrate on the salary payroll process for head office. For branch office we will practice the same. You can practice the same through with branch office also. So start with employee group. We will create these three groups under head office. So select the employee group. How to create this? Go to gateway of Tally, create masters, employee group. So we are in creation, create masters. In that payroll master we have, select employee group. Just press backspace because we have created different categories. We have by default primary cost category, but now we will select the other categories, that is head office. So select head office. Sales department will be the group of employees. This will be under primary. And define salary details. No, we will not define salary details as per department. We will define the salary details for each and every employee. If you decide, if you define the salary details department wise or group wise, it means that salary will get applicable to all the people working in that particular group or department. So we don't want to do this. We will provide salary details employee wise. So at present keep this question as no. Define salary details, no. Press Ctrl A or accept this. So same way we will create rest of the two groups as the departments, accounts department and R&D. So it is in head office, accounts department. Again the same, and R&D department, R&D, research and development department. So this is how we create employee group as a different departments in head office in special employee category. Suppose you want to create the employee group in multiples or multi masters can be created. How to create it? Go to Gateway of Tally, Chart of Accounts, Employee Group. Now press Alt H for multi-master and multi-create. So we will create more two departments in head office. How to create? Go to Chart of Accounts, Employee Group. Now we are in Employee Group. Now press this Alt H, multi-masters, and in that whether you want to create or alter. So create. Employee group will be all items. Category is head office. We have purchase department, suppose, under primary, and again in head office we have sales is over, accounts is there, marketing department. Sales and marketing is one and the same. Costing department. Okay, so like this you can create multiple employee groups by through that chart of accounts multi master creation. Enter. Save the same. Now we have created employee category, employee group. Now we will proceed further. We will create different employees. Employee means name of the person and his general details, statutory details, and passport, visa details, contact details needs to be provided. This is known as the employee creation. How to create employee? Go to Gateway of Tally, create employee, and we can configure the same to have more and more questions to be provided for. So let's create employees. I have one more screen. What we will do over here, we will create these three employees, Mr. Prajwal, Ms. Tripti, and Akshar. They are from different departments. So one by one, we will create these three employees. So how to create? Go to Gateway of Tally, create employee. Go to create employee. See, we have created employee category. We have created employee groups. Now we will create employee. Enter. So this is the screen of employee creation. Before entering the data, what we will do, we will configure this employee creation. How to configure? For configuration, we always press F12. So I will enable all the questions and we will see what kind of screen will be after enabling all the questions. So provide allies for name, yes. Provide language allies for name, yes. Display name for employee, yes. Notes for employee, yes. Statutory details, yes. Passport visa details, yes. Contact details, yes. So this will be the screen where it asks for name of the employee, the category, aliases in English as well as in other language, general information, statutory information, and passport details. So this is how we can configure, but we don't want few configuration. Some configuration we can disable. We don't want have allies for the name, language allies we don't want. We don't want to display name for employee, and we don't want any note for the employee note to be provided. So this is the regular screen of employee creation. Before entering the name of the employee, what we have to do? Press backspace, select the category. We have two categories, that is branch office and head office. So head office, so our all the employees are working in head office, so we will create a salary sheet for these people. And the first thing is we have to create different name of employees. So this is under head office. Name is Mr. Prajwal. Under, press spacebar, whether in which department he works. If you don't have the particular department, you can create by pressing Alt C or selecting this option, create. So this person is from accounts department. Which date he joined the company? You can provide the date of joining. Suppose he joined on 1st of October 2020. Suppose he is working from 1st of October 2020. Define salary, no. At present, we will not define salary. We will define salary after some time. First, we will create all the masters. We will create different pay heads. Then we will define salary for each and every employee separately. So for the time being, keep this as no. Now, what is the employee number? This can be employee code. Just go through the PPT. I have the details. Employee code is E001, Accounts Department, Mr. Parajwan. So this is E001. Designation, suppose he is a manager. Function, accounts. Location in Mumbai, head office. Gender, he is a female, male. Date of birth is 1st 6 2000. Blood group is O positive. All these are the general information about the employee. His or her father's name, spouse name, address. I'm just giving as a Mumbai. Phone number, his contact numbers, details of other mailing addresses and all. Suppose this is the mail address of Prajwal. Now provide bank details. Enable this question so that it will ask for the bank details, means bank number, IFSC code, all these things. So press Y and press enter. Now account number. Whenever we will release the salary, we will directly credit the credit that amount to that employee's account. So we need account number, IFSC code, so that we can directly transfer the money. So account number is IFSC code. Suppose his account in SBI. So SB is the IFSC code. Bank name is State Bank of India. This is a new bank. Yes, we don't have this in our list. Branch is Andheri branch. Then transaction type. How we will transfer payment to each and every employee. For employee Prajwal, we can either deposit a check, provide a check, can transfer money or others. So it can be anything. It can be either by check or online transfer or Paytm and all these things. So select the end of list so that we can have either of the option available while paying the money. So select end of the list. Now we will provide the statutory details of the employee. So statutory details. In that, first it is asking for applicable tax regime, whether he is applicable under regular tax regime or tax regime under section 115 BAC. So we will not discuss on this because we are actually focusing entering payroll in tally. So this is the statutory part. You can Google for this, but for the time being, select as a regular tax regime. Income tax number, that is PAN number. PAN number of this person is Aadhaar number. Whatever that you need to enter each and every detail of the person. PF number, ESIC, Employee Provident Fund Scheme, then pension scheme, date of joining. We have already mentioned this. PR account number, PR PRAN, ESI number. Suppose ESI number I have. ESI dispensary name. No, these details we don't have. Whenever we receive the detail, we can alter the this employee and provide all the details. Passport details. Suppose passport is country of issue is India. Passport expiry date 31st 12 30. Visa number, visa expiry date we don't have. Work permit number, contract start date, whether this person is working on a contract basis, so that permit number and contract start date, expiry date. So these are the details of the employee that we can fill up as and when we receive the details. Press Ctrl A to save. So we have created the employee, Mr. Prajwal, and provided the required details. Now create two more employees, that is Dipti and Akshat. So I will just create without providing all the details. So I will provide the details which are required. So Miss Dipti from R&D department. So first backspace, select head office, Miss Dipti from R&D department. So this is R&D department. She is working here from 1st of April 22. They define salary details. We will define salary afterwards. Employee number is E002. Now rest of the things I am leaving as it is. Just provide the bank details, give the bank number, and bank name is State Bank of India. Branch, leave it. End of the list. Tax regime, income tax number. Just a minute, somewhat went wrong, something went wrong. Yes, end of the list. Aadhaar number, PF number, Maharashtra state, and ESI number, passport number. Suppose she doesn't have a passport, so just leave it. This is how we provide details for the employee. Next, again, the next is Mr. Akshat. He is from purchase department. He is working here from 1st April 21, and provide bank details. This is the bank number, IFSC code SB. Suppose he is having the account in SBI branch only, State Bank of India, and give the details. End of the list. Now tax regime will be regular tax regime. Income tax, that is PAN number is Aadhaar number, PF account number, Maharashtra state, and ESI number. Again, passport details we don't have. Press Ctrl A to save. So this is how we create employee. Now the next part. Next part is creating payroll masters. We have to create different payroll masters. So in that, first we will create payroll units and then we will create attendance units. So payroll units are, see, whenever we count the number of working hours, how we count, either in the hours or in minutes. Means suppose he or she work for as a overtime for 2.5 hours, means 2 hours and 30 minutes, like this we used to see. So same thing we need to provide in Tally. So we have to create simple units as well as compound units. Simple units we will create as hours and minutes, and compound unit will be combination of both the units. So let's create. How to create? Go to gateway of Tally, create unit, that is what. So press escape key. Now we are in gateway of Tally, create masters. Now we will create units. We created employee category, we have created employee group, then we have created 3 employees. Now we will create a units or work. Units. See the, press backspace, whether you want to create a compound unit or simple unit. First we will create some simple units. So simple symbol is HRS, hours. Full form will be hours, and decimal. Yes, we have 2 decimal places in hours, right? A hour of 60 minutes. So we have two decimal places in hours. So this is first simple unit we have created. Then second one will be minutes, that is minutes, and number of decimal places will be 0. Press yes to save this. Now we will create a combination of both the units. So for that we need to press backspace, select the compound, and now it is hours of 60 minutes. So this is how we create the compound unit hour of 60 minutes. Press Y to accept this. So we have created 3 units, that is works unit: simple HR hours, simple minutes, and compound hour of 60 minutes. Next, the next part in the payroll master is attendance or production time. Attendance or production time. See, whenever we want to enter the transaction of salary, the amount is required. And how to calculate the amount? Generally, one amount is get fixed as a basic salary, and depending on the number of days present, the employee get the salary. If he is present for all the days, he will get the whole salary. But he is absent, or he was on a leave, so accordingly the amount of salary will verify, will get changed. Again, if he is working for extra time, that is overtime, then his salary will get increased. So this type of attendance or production we need to create. So how to create? Go to gateway of Tally, create attendance or production type. So we will create 4 type of attendance or production type: overtime, present, absent, and leave. Okay, so let's start creating the same. Next is attendance or production type. Name of the type is, first we will create this present, means present, he is present for 28 days or whatever, so present. Under the type is primary, and here the options are available. Attendance options are available: attendance or leave with pay, leave without pay, production, and user defined calendar type. So these are the 4 types of attendance available. So presentee means the person present. So if the person is present, he will get the salary for that day. So what type of attendance type we will select? Attendance, leave with pay. Yes, he will get a payment for this. So attendance or leave with pay is the correct option. So attendance or leave with pay is used for present, sick leave, all such names. If you create as a attendance type, we will have to select attendance or leave with pay. It is a positive attendance, means for that particular day he will receive money. So it is attendance, leave with pay. Suppose the employee becomes suppose he is on temporary basis. So whenever he take a leave, or he doesn't come to the office, he is considered as absent for that day. So under primary, if the person is absent, he will not receive payment. So leave without pay. So this will be absentee will be considered as leave without pay. No payment will be provided for that particular day. Suppose the employee is permanent. In that case, he receives the extra leaves. Means apart from means whenever he remains absent, or he whenever he doesn't come to the office, he can say he is on leave. Means he will receive the payment for that day. Still he can leave, or he can take a leave from the office. So leave will be another pay attendance type, and this will be again leave with pay. For that day he will receive money. So we have created present, absent, and leave. Now we will create overtime. Overtime means extra working. If the person is doing any extra work, that is overtime, then attendance type will be on production. So we will create select production, and production is always dependent on the units of work. So we will create select this combined unit, compound unit, hours of 60 minutes. So how many hours he worked, depending on the rate per hour, he will get extra payment. So hours of 60 minutes. So this is how we created different attendance or production type: overtime, present, absent, and leave. So these things we have created. So till now what we have created? We have created employee masters. In that we created employee category as a head office and branch office. Then we created employee groups, different departments we have created, and then we created then we have created different employees, name of the employees, in which department they are working, from which date they have joined our company, and their general details, passport details, statutory details, bank details, all these things we have entered in employee masters. Then we created payroll masters. In that we have created payroll units. Payroll units means we have created hours, minutes, and compound unit of hours of 60 minutes. And then we have created different attendance production type like pre- present, absent, leave, and overtime. So these two processes we have done. Now we are left with the rest two processes. So we will go through the rest of the processes in the upcoming classes. So for the time being, we'll stop over here. You go through both the processes, try to solve the questionnaires. So let's stop over here. Thank you.